Hey there, I would like to talk a little bit about what you need to do to make uniforms in Townstar. These are the fabric plants, and the fabric plant, the only requirement I believe that they have is they require a paved road. Okay, so that's a pretty simple requirement. It takes 5 lumber, 5 wood, 5 energy, and $250,000 to create a factory. Now, or a plant, one of these fabric plants. So, one thing to keep in mind is when you're actually creating uniforms, it costs 3 cotton yarn, 1 wool yarn, and 3 energy. Therefore, if you have just regular power plants, you want it to be right next to your power plant to get 3 energy. Now, 2 away gets 2, and that gets 1. So these guys, though, if you don't want to keep changing back and forth from making one thing to the next, which what if you're trying to start off doing this, you might actually have to do that. But if you notice that the cotton yarn and the wool yarn take 1 energy and 1 lumber each, okay? So that means that if you want it to get passive energy, then you need it to be there and at least this close, 2 away from your let's see, what did I choose on this one? Away from your power plant to get that passive energy. Now, if you notice, I'm not growing cotton and I'm not getting wool. The way you get wool is you have to have sheep, and therefore that's a whole process in itself. I'll do a video on how to make wool. So see that video for that explanation. On the this one, cotton, all you have to do is put down a cotton plant and let your farmers, you wouldn't want to put it close like I'm going to do this, but I'm just showing you how simple it is to do. You just plant a cotton plant and activate it and let your farmers pick it, and you can do that. What I have found though is if you noticed, it takes 3 cotton yarn and 1 wool yarn. If you have 1 cotton plant, it will supply enough cotton, provided you have enough farmers to pick your stuff the way it should be. It would provide enough cotton to have 2 fabric plants making cotton yarn. So that's something that you want to keep in mind. You don't have to do that. If you wanted to, if you're running scripts to sell your stuff, you could monitor your cotton, and when it gets to a certain amount, have it sell it. But there again, that will be using your gas, and so you have to be a little careful with that. So really, that's all there is to creating uniforms. This doesn't require any lumber, but these two do. So you're going to want to have a lumber mill, and I prefer to do passive energy on these, but that's not a requirement. If you have your power, something generating energy for you, then these guys will, you saw how they ran and got the lumber, they will run and get the energy as well. So along with whatever else they need. So really that's it for making uniforms. It's pretty straightforward. The slowest part, in my opinion, is making the wool. I think that they need to improve the programming on the ranchers a little bit, or maybe I just don't know the secrets of it, because I'm not a big proponent of ranching to make money, but maybe I need to pursue that a little bit and get better at it, and maybe I'll like it better. So that's really all there is to making uniforms. I hope this was helpful. If it was, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.